Greetings friends, this is Manny Gonzales from Beverage Company with another edition of Life by the Drop, where I'm pairing some of my favorite music with some of my favorite wines on my back porch. It is a beautiful April day and I thought it'd be perfect to pair one of my favorite white wines from Rioja. Today I am pairing Finca la Emperatriz Viura, and I'm pairing that with one of my favorite Latin rock bands, Venezuelan bands. This is Los Amigos Invisibles, and their song Esperame. This single vineyard dates back to 1878 when Maria Eugenia Montejo purchased this land and planted it to vine. She was the last empress of Spain. Finca la Emperatriz means the farm of the empress. She was also married to Napoleon III as well, so she was living in Spain and in France kind of simultaneously. In 1996, this was purchased by the Ordaz family, and they've maintained this legacy of producing single vineyard wines. This has been a single vineyard winery since 1878, and it's very, very unique in Spain. So we are located in Rioja Alta. We're some of the highest vineyards in Rioja, between 500 to 600 meters above sea level. Pretty classic northern climate here. We get some of the influence of the south, some of the warm, dry air, but we also get some cooler air coming over the Cantabrian Mountains, which gives our wine a lot of acidity, a lot of fruit structure as well. We're on some limestone, but mostly clay and alluvial soils. And that gives this wine this real fresh, fruity complexity. Now, if you're looking at a bottle of Rioja, it's not really telling you much other than the general region of where the wine comes from. What many producers are starting to do now is they're starting to label the wines differently. They're starting to think almost the Burgundian model of what they do in France. And you have your basic regional Burgundy, you have your Côte de Chalonnaise or your Côte de Beaune, then you have your single village wines, then you have your single vineyard wines or your climats. They're doing the same thing here now in Rioja. So if you buy a wine that says just Rioja, it's coming from these three different subregions: Alta, Alavesa, Oriental. If you're buying a wine that says Rioja Alta, it's coming all from this one subregion. And then you're starting to see more single village wines like La Guardia or Otto on your labels. These are coming from single villages. And the last little section of this, or the last piece of this puzzle, are these wines called Viñedo Singular, or singular vineyards, or unique vineyards. These are coming from single estates, single vineyard wines, and this is exactly what they do here. Finca la Emperatriz are one of the few single estate properties in Rioja. Pretty awesome, pretty unique, and really, really beautiful wines. So now, why I think this works as a pairing, first of all, the Viura here is really fresh, it's floral, it's a little fruity, there's some great acidity to the wine, it's a really good food wine, but it's an awesome party wine. Los Amigos are an awesome party band. They are known throughout South America and throughout Spain even as being one of the best party bands, but they're also incredible musicians as well, and really prolific in their instruments. But they do it, they play without pretense. This is a wine that is made without pretense. To me, this is a really fun, natural pairing. And I'll see you on Wednesday when we'll be doing some Tempranillo at 5 o'clock. And then on Friday, we're gonna finish with the Reserva from Finca la Emperatriz with our live Q&A at 5 on Friday. Did I say that? I probably did. I've been drinking. Anyways, friends, I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you soon. Keep on drinking, keep on listening. Cheers.